I think when it comes to life, that this shit is fucking hard. Life is kind of like a big ass game that nobody taught you how to play. And you kind of expected to figure this shit out on your own. You got the pieces, you got the board, what are the rules though? And then what's funny is, when you fail, allegedly, they point the finger at you and be like, man, you fucking up. Why didn't you do this? Man, if I was you, I would've did that. But it's like, nigga, where were you at when I was trying to figure out how to do this shit? Where were you at when I was trying to figure out how to use this piece? I didn't even know what to use this dollar for. I didn't even know what to use my time for. I didn't even know that I didn't have to go to college, or when I went to college, what was the best thing for me to pursue in college? Where were you at? Because I'm trying to figure out how to play this game. There are no rules to this shit. Moral of the story is stop making excuses. Number one excuses niggas make: I don't have time, I don't have money, my kid, whatever. Nigga, you lying. Stop lying, nigga. Stop playing yourself. You do have time. You feel like you don't have the money because you got bad fucking money spending fucking habits, nigga. It's not about how much money you make. It's about what you do with the money that you have. Niggas be acting like they don't got no money, but then they make sure they spend money on weed every fucking day, every fucking week, multiple times a month. A gram costs $10 depending on where you at. Some of you niggas paying $25. Even if after your bills, after your rent, after taking care of your kids, and you really didn't have that much money left, you still find time to have money for weed. If you was to take that weed money and let it accumulate every time, it's gonna be slow, but it's better than having nothing. And it just shows you just how warped your mind is. The moral of the story is, you have to have skills, whatever that skill is. I always say like this: as long as you get what you want in life, you're winning. There is no rules to this shit. There is no one formula that is for everybody. As long as you get what you want out of life, then you are winning. Maybe college is the way for you. Maybe it's not. But what you absolutely gotta have is skills, nigga. You gotta have skills. I don't give a fuck if it's construction, if you a carpenter, you a florist, plumbing, building houses, mowing lawns, whatever it is, working on cars, nigga, whatever it is, you gotta have skills. Cause as long as you got a skill, you will always be valuable to somebody. And with value comes money, comes demand, supply, demand, nigga. Read that shit, nigga. Google that shit. Figure that shit out. So, you gotta figure this shit out. That's the problem. A lot of us don't have time to figure it out. A lot of people don't want to work their job. Majority of people don't want to work their job. It's a lot of bosses out here. But the problem is that you don't have a support system to give you the time to just figure it out. Sometimes, really all the time, you gotta bump your head about 10 times, by that 11th time for you to figure out, oh, this is the right way to do it. But in that span of 10 times, that could be weeks, months, years. People don't have the support system to allow them to figure this shit out. I'm trying to close the poverty gap in one lifetime. And if I'm gonna do that, that means I gotta take the time to do something that nobody else is doing. And for my niggas who don't got the support system, even if you don't, figure it out. Please, figure this shit out. You don't have to work a job. What you have to have is money. What that means is you need to get up off your ass, formulate some shit, write some shit the fuck down, and figure out what it is that you're gonna do to make a valid contribution so you can make money. You don't gotta go back to work, but you do gotta have you some bread. That being said, go get you some. You gotta figure it out. I'm just fortunate enough, I knew what I like. Play to your strengths. Everybody likes something that can make them some type of money. And everything ain't for everybody. Maybe not working for somebody is not for you. If you working for somebody, you happy, you getting good bread, or you in a company and you see yourself possibly working up the ladder, then do that. Work up the ladder. But for the other people that are like me, that's not for us. There's more money to make. I do videos and I make like $400 in a couple of hours, but it used to take me an entire week, 8 hours, Monday through Friday, to get that same amount of money. And that's after Uncle Sam came and got what he was gonna get off the top of it. When I seen that, practically thinking, I'm like, fuck a job. I don't want a job, you know what I mean? Because I can make that money within a couple of hours. But the thing is that you have to be consistent with that. It's cool if you can make 400 here, 400 there, 400 everywhere. If you're not making it all the time to the point where you can pay bills, you can really pay on to something. You can't even feasibly thinking about paying rent money if you can't make that money consistent. It's not 100% easy, bro. It's really not. There are ups and there are downs. Rest in peace to my nigga Nipsey Hussle. He said something on a song, I forgot which one it was, but he was like, it's ups and downs for a real nigga, but you be lame on your life, hater. I really relate to that. You can't avoid the ups and downs of your process. It's never gonna happen. You're trying to cheat your process, you're gonna be stuck in this repetitive cycle forever. And like Albert Einstein says, to do the same thing and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. At the end of the day, you know, you're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your ups and downs, but you trying though. Who cares when it happens? Whether it happens when you're a teenager, mid-20s, late, early 30s, your early 40s, 50s, it doesn't matter as long as you get it done. This the thing, working for your job, you literally signing up for something, right? And being like, can I do this for this amount of money? But you worth more than that. However, I don't give a fuck if it's $1 trillion industry. You're worth more than that $1 trillion industry. What you can do with your mind, what you can do with your time is so much more limitless. And you allow the motherfucker to tell you what you can do for them for this amount of money. Living paycheck to paycheck. And you know the sad part about it is a lot of people, they in this mentality trying to be in this chronological order. If I keep getting promotions, and hopefully you eventually get to this like $20, 25 hour, but you know, that's still not enough. Even them niggas is not happy with that money. So you know what that tell me? I gotta go set my own prices. I gotta own my own shit. Moral of the story, process is kind of like the police. Either you can turn yourself in, or that nigga gonna come and get you. Cause sometimes you gotta take a couple steps backward to make a big leap forward. So you know, I wanna encourage all my people, you know, never quit. Keep your faith in God. You know, we be stressing about stupid shit, about money, about people, but it's like, nigga, it's God. God is real. Like, he really real. So at the end of the day, we tripping about money, about people, about circumstances, about situations, but God is above all that. How can you trip out and bitch and complain about some shit that he could just fix like that? But he's not gonna fix it like that because he's bringing you through that situation for a very specific reason. In this situation is where you are going to be molded into the man or the woman that you were destined to be. You gotta take some scars, you gotta take some hits so you can be prepared, because where you going, where you trying to go, nigga, you can't be who you is today. You can't be who you are today trying to get to where you trying to go. It's not possible. You won't make it. Probably gonna fuck the shit up for yourself. You're not gonna be able to handle it. Either way, respect your process. Fuck how people look on Instagram. Them niggas is lying. Stop looking at people. Comparison is the thief of joy. Stop looking at other niggas because they like probably not even as sweet as yours. You don't know what they got going on in their life. You don't know what they got going on in their life.